Hello everybody and welcome back to Steed Shows. We're back with Final Fantasy 13. It's been a little while, but hey, we're here. I think I remember how to play again. I did spend some time just level grinding so that I was as strong as I could be, so we don't have to spend any time with that. But yeah. Let me stop that because the opening movie thing that it shows has so many spoilers. Especially if it's like your first time playing the game. Yeah, we got to the end and well, the way to walk. And there was some Lightning makes a decision. The Pulse Fal'Cie transformed her and Sarah into the sea. The Sanctum Fal'Cie Eden directs the army hunting her down. Pulse or Sanctum. Fal'Cie means one thing to Lightning, an enemy responsible for ruining her life. A clear-cut enemy is something she can deal with. A target is something she can... so... yeah, she's going to go after Eden because they give the orders, and Hope's going with. Saz and Vanille are against it, and yeah, Snow's been taken captive by people that we don't know of yet. Yeah, I just went through their Crystoriums and got all the business. So we don't have to look at that until either we get the different characters or they get improvements. Yeah, let's go.
This isn't working.
Huh?
I mean, you're a liability. You'll just slow me down.
What?
I'm sorry, but I can't protect you when...
You can't leave me here. You gotta take me with you.
Enough! The whole world is against us. I can barely keep myself alive. Let alone some helpless kid!
Symbols are
I
glowing.
don't have time to baby you. You want to get tough?
Means a Dolan about to be
Do
showing.
it on your own!
Whoosh.
This cannot be happening.
It's totally happening. How did you block that? Or is it just not that heavy? Hey, bruh. Odin. Go to those mass chain bonuses.
Follow my lead!
Like, give him a break. He's just a lad. You've killed him already.
Thanks.
Jeez. And just because we said we don't like the kid doesn't mean you have to just destroy his face.
Let's go!
Ah. Ah.
Let's go!
my goodness, Odin! I'm not gonna get Odin this try. Yeah, definitely not. Whoops, that's not the right one. That's the right one. Doesn't need to cure him. Yeah, I'm definitely not getting you this time. I should have done synergy first. Nope, you did. No, but I'm not making it. Those who heal the wounded. Bleh.
Just like that.
Is it gonna jump right in? Okay. Because I wanted to make a paradigm that has her healing and him synergy. Go straight to it. Put on those protects. We will heal. Ouch. If she can.
Thanks.
Symbiosis.
Thank you.
Because now it tells you about the chain bonuses. Oh. I wonder if dual casting will be alright. Yeah. Heal! Live, boy! Halfway. Live! So close. Yes. Got him. Turns into a horse. My little pony. My little pony. And then she gets to use it. Lightning's ATB segment.
Lightning. Whoa. Your brand looks different. Was that Nidolan? Like Lasik and summon?
Magic and mumbo jumbo. I must have hit my head on that purge train.
Am I really in your way?
Nope. There must be some sort of button on that sword.
I'll do better. I'll try harder.
We'll toughen you up.
Huh?
I'm sorry about before.
Yeah. Friendship. Did that progress the Crystorium? Have to do anything? Okay, so it's just the segment. So she has another attack. She can do more things.
Got my
It's a
back?
trap.
Yeah.
This is probably to teach me how to use summons. Yep. I got this. Odin.
Odin.
It's got SP, it slowly goes down. But the more things I do, the higher it goes up. Then you go into Gestrial form. So you're right on top. And the amount of points that you got while you're fighting go to the amount of attacks you can do, pretty much. Let's do...
The storm is here.
And then Zetsuken.
Until next time.
And off he goes. And it takes 3 TP. Now she's doing flips and shooting.
We'll stop here.
Sorry.
Don't sweat it. I'll look around. You rest up.
Go right to sleep.
Mom?
Not by a long shot.
It looks super uncomfortable. I guess if you're that tired. Yes, I'd like to save my progress. Oh, well, I get to put the points I got from open lightning. Put those on immediately.
No sign of soldiers.
Guess lightning got their attention.
I wonder how Hope's doing.
They were headed towards Palimpolum. Kid's on his way home. You can bet on
Good for him.
I sense signs of regret.
What's wrong?
it. It's good. If they manage to slip in quietly. All of Cocoon is in the grip of pulse phobia. If a Lassie pops up on the radar, all hell will break loose.
They don't even know why they're scared.
Afraid of what they don't know. Afraid to find out more. It gets worse the older you get. I'm terrified of what'll happen. The world probably would be better off without Pulse Lassie. I mean, most of them.
Gee, thanks. Let's go.
Hey, Sean finally did it. Huzzah. Ooh, 5,000. Yep. And yep. And for the meal. And all done. Paradigms you got? Slash and burn, side turner, One Piece, dual casting, yeah. Seems like everything. Yeah, this classy music. It's a weird looking. It's a bomb. Like, destroy it before it blows up. He'll be okay with me. I don't know how safe I feel about that.
Did you see that coming?
Luckily, because of all the levels, well, from all the CP basically, it kind of makes this fine. When in doubt, push a button.
Aha! Nothing to it.
Hooray, Sans!
Hooray, Saz! How do I... Oh, okay. I guess that works. Just walk across the middle. Yeah, that's fine. Self-destruct, that's not good. Oof. She survived though. She lives. The prodigal daughter lives. Besides screams of terror, we've got classy jazz music. I should probably leave the Pulse Worker for after I've destroyed the bombs. Whoops. That's not right. One Piece. Ooh. Items. Phoenix down. Hey, thanks, Sean. The 6 people. They're all just chilling over with you. That means you must have finally... Hey, Lita! Which means that Sean finally finished killing that dude. I mean, like, that looked annoying to do. Actually doing it, though? Oof. Critical shell. No, that's fine. Nice! Like, for a while, it was like, it kind of reminded me of, basically, one of my classmates. I don't know why entirely, but at some point, he started calling one of the other classmates his rival. But like anytime the other dude would do something, he'd be like, aha, just what I'd expect from my rival. Like, that's what that made me think of. Of like, oh, you finished beating the boss, exactly what I'd expect from my rival. You need more training. Yeah, we're back. So Lightning and Hope kept going. Lightning started to say how, like, he should just go his own way because she's gonna be fighting against, like, the world, basically. And she'll have trouble protecting herself, let alone a kid. And then her Edolim popped out and started attacking us, so then we had to take it down, so now we can summon Odin with lightning. And then one of these guys are like, we don't see any soldiers, must have been drawn to the other two. And the other two are heading towards Palampolum, which is Hope's hometown. So I guess we'll see how that goes later. Yeah, off camera I did a bit of grinding to get CP. So as soon as it switched to these guys, they got all the CP from the other two. So I can pretty much just walk straight over. I will be collecting items, of course, because you can't come back to any of these places, I don't think. And you know, any CP is good CP.
Time to get serious.
Linear doesn't mean bad. It just means you know where you're going all the time. Gotta, like, take out these gremlins. They attack way too fast for how much health that they have. Strategy! Yes, Vanille. Thank you, Vanille. Magic. The bane of robots. Magic. Doo-doo. Bums?
Guess running's out of the question.
Guess running's out of the question.
We got this, Vanille.
Don't immediately go to running, says. You're better than that. We believe in you. Follow the old man's lead. Well, he is the oldest. I think that the wiki said that he was about like 40 or something like that. Meanwhile, everyone else is like 21 or lower or something like that. Like Vanille, I'm pretty sure that I read that she was like 19. And she acts like such a little kid. Stagger. Thousands of damage. But 0 stars, so how good was it really?
Better not electrocute myself.
The
You did it! It worked!
I look like a 1 out of 4 type scenario. Aha! They never put sideways for no reason. Except for down there. That's for no reason. Bombs? Like, they're not very strong unless they're trying to blow up. Then they're deadly.
Let's give this a shot. Gotta hit 4 control panels.
Now it tells me. Like, I feel like we can just walk around that. If you say so, man. Like, you're the tech guy in this group.
Time to get serious.
You weren't serious before? Like, we're running from police and whatnot. Time to get serious now, fighting these 2 enemies. Boop. Oh, button. Oh, okay, it opens the exit too. Yeah, it blocks off the exit. There.
We got this, Vanille.
In terms of capabilities of tech, I guess you could say that Sazh is like a mixture of Barret and Cid in the sense that like he uses guns, but he's good at tech. Ouch. Ouch. Everything's awesome. Everything's cool when you're not quite dead. Everything's awesome. Oh my gosh, I'm seeing red. Just hit his own friend. It looked like it, at least. Probably one of the only things I don't like, though, is that, like, say like Ruin that hits near an enemy, It only hits the one enemy, it doesn't hit any nearby ones. Not until you get the, like, Ruin Ga and Water Ga. The bigger spells. Ah. It instantly goes down on the stagger bar. Yeah, I finally cleaned my room. Can see the floor again. And things are mostly in the right place. And I took out a ton of trash. I'm adulting, guys. Button.
Hope the wires aren't fried.
None of them were.
Aha! It's alive!
Way to go!
It's alive! Start a drill, it looks like? Oh, it like absorbs energy from something?
Not the only thing we woke up, huh?
We can take him.
Famous last words. We can take him.
Powering on the machine.
Take care of the bombs first.
Not bad.
And get rid of these post-warp soldiers. Like, how are they supposed to actually do the work? I guess they have kind of thumbs.
We got this, Vanille.
I guess they can grab onto things. Looks like they're better at just attacking, though. And like, what would there be a need for their waist to turn 360? What kind of movement would require that? Also, what do they see out of? Do they have like little cameras at the front? Because it sure don't look like it.
Did you see that coming? Watch and learn, kid.
I also don't quite like the wind-up that they always do, the cast. Like, I like how fluent the next two are, but the first one is like a huge wind-up. But I guess it's kind of more human, I guess, that way? I don't know, maybe? Ouch. Dual casting. Activate. And their core just springs open. It's like we finally hit the latch that opens it up. And it takes a while for it to like manually close itself. Ooh. Pretty stars. Seems almost like every single group is getting an Edolan.
Gotta sleep somewhere. This look okay?
Yeah. Fine by me.
That's the flattest bed I have ever seen.
Good night.
Not a care in the world.
Oh!
What?
Do not cross this line. Understood?
Grow up.
And good night again.
Like, this is my
Just go to
room.
sleep already.
Choco.
Still a kid.
So that out loud says. Saving. Again, there's tons of saving as it bounces back between characters. It's like, you don't want to do that whole section again. Ooh.
Couldn't run if you wanted to.
Look at you. Wonder what's under the hood of that thing.
Keep your pants on. You'll get a peek soon enough. Just try and behave.
I'm not gonna make any promises.
Cheeky boy, aren't you? We'll see how long that lasts.
Mid-air docking.
He's come to meet you.
The Lindblum Sanctum Guardian Corps. Or Corps. Big man on deck.
Halt.
You must be Snow. Sid Raines, Brigadier General of the fleet.
Hi, Sid. Thanks for the escort.
Apologies. I just had a few questions to ask you. If it works like they tell us, that means she must have fulfilled her focus.
Sarah!
Fulfilled her focus. As a tainted Pulse l'Cie, that is.
Tainted Pulse l'Cie.
I'd hardly be alone if I did. When it comes to Pulse, who could claim to know anything? I need the truth, for the sake of Cocoon.
The sake of Cocoon. We're from Cocoon. Shipping us out, purging innocent people. That's how you lend us a hand?
Those are the Sanctum's methods. The public fears what it doesn't know. It's grown tired of living in constant terror of these threats from the world below. So, the Sanctum devised a plan for you, l'Cie.
I'll bet.
A public execution. The people don't know any better. Strike down the phantoms before their eyes, and they sleep like babes.
No!
The Sanctum has intelligence on the other l'Cie already. It's only a matter of time.
You'll never catch them.
I see. We'll need your help then, won't we?
Sarah.
Lovely. Day 7. Seaside City, or Seaside City Bottom.
I mean it.
You can't drop the breakup bomb like that. Being alone's alright, I guess? Yep. Always was until we met. Then we did. And now I know there's something better. Being with you. We've come too far to quit now.
It's not your choice.
You really want to leave me?
I don't want to. I have to. Listen, it's over. Please, just stay away from me.
What happened? At least tell me that. If it was something I did, just say it.
Okay.
What is my mic picking up?
Look. Branded by Pulse. I'm a l'Cie.
No.
Enemy of Cocoon. Danger to us all. Get it now? You're my enemy. Goodbye.
Sarah!
How long were you there? Just chilling and thinking.
Sarah, where are you?
I think I actually get to walk around at this point. Yeah. Meanwhile, it plays her theme. We got the sand. Away from you!
What's with the long face? You and Sarah have a fight?
Yes.
Sarah! What is your focus? The sea have a focus, right? I'll go with you. Help you do it. Just let me.
No! If you're with me, the sanctum
I will be with you. No matter what. We've come too far.
You already said that.
I don't know. I don't know my focus. I'm gonna be a monster.
Not if I'm here. I'll protect you. We'll figure this out. Do it together. Okay?
Love prevails.
Okay. If it's true what they say,
Yeah?
when we're finished, I'll turn to crystal.
Don't worry. When the sea complete their focus, they're blessed with the gift of eternity. They wouldn't call it eternity if you died.
That's true.
You and me will always be together.
I noticed that they always call it a legend. It's like,
Even if death was all that she had waiting,
you'd hope that it happened more often, that they complete the focus.
Sarah was brave enough to face it.
Or does, like, the state just mess people over so much that they can never complete their focus? Is that why there's so many Seath everywhere? The sea's just messing up everything's. Oh.
Can't believe we made it.
Not quite there yet.
That'll slow down pursuit.
But aren't there troops on this side? We can't relax just yet.
They're speaking another language?
We press on. I'll take
Oh, with
point.
like
You watch
Seath
our
and
backs.
whatnot?
Actually,
English, do I speak it?
why don't you let me
Moderately. Some would say fluent, but I flub words all the time.
It's not a question of can or can't.
Now you're learning.
Turn
Keep your eyes front.
hope
I'll watch
into
the
a
rear.
cutthroat.
Got it.
But I guess that is the Gapra Whitewood proto-ecological belt. Or ecological belt. Oh, we're starting with hope.
Got
Can anyone's crystals be advanced, or is that still done? Yeah, that looks still done.
your back. You call the shots now. Don't stray too far.
Yeah, it's just have a kid call the shots. That seems like the right idea. Slugs.
No holding
Konnichiwa, watashi wa Steven desu. Hajimemashite. Oh, I got rid of yin and yang. Got rid of my paradigms. But we did just wreck them. Riggedy wrecked, fools. Okay. I want to make a all healing double dose. Angizzi, yeah. Medic and Bravenge. Let's make this synergy. I don't really need super soldier. Can I move them? Okay, they'd fall in line. So I want to put on stat boost, or I just want magic, or I want just attack and healing for days. Just wait till we get to Serendipity and you hear that song. I guess some things in the game would be made up in terms of naming schemes. I guess I could see a little bit of how it could seem like a different language. But yeah, lightning has launch, so when things are staggered, you can just put it in the air.
Go chasing after enemies. It's a surefire way to get ambushed.
Chasing after enemies is a surefire way to get ambushed. What if all the enemies are in the way? And what if I'm stronger than said enemies? Like right now, the only way to get stronger is to upgrade my weapons and accessories. Which is pretty much how you beat certain parts, because I remember there being this one boss that's super hard because, or unless you have the, like, items to put into your weapons and armor.
Have you ever been here before? On duty, I mean.
No, I haven't. This area is covered by the Woodlands Observation Battalion. You scared?
Not really. I'm ready to fight if I have to.
Oh, you'll have to.
To keep you safe.
Because we all know a boomerang's not gonna do as much as the knife.
I'll want it back.
Lightning. I'm glad I followed you. By myself, I would have had no chance.
Time to move.
Just a little bit of guidance. Whee!
Trust me to cover your tail, and stay focused on moving forward.
Make sure there's no... Whoa, what happened there? Just broken off.
Calm. You don't need to rush.
It's not how you use bridges.
No holding back.
I never was. Like, what's with these guys and holding restraint? They're having restraint against enemies. Like, if this tiger thing's trying to kill me, I'ma kill it. This entire week at school, I have post-production class. Well, like labs and lectures. Yeah, it's pretty much all post-production on video making. So it's like this, the class. Fira. Oh yeah, why did I get that? Ooh. Frag leech. Normal against everything. That's why he's just mixing up the magic. Doo-doo-doo. Just jumped over my head. Woo! Deeked. Entonces, Voodoo. I thought I might get the preempt.
No holding back.
I was wrong. Horribly wrong. Pourquoi? Why does summer have to be so hot? Also, I need to get myself like a Dyson fan, because this regular fan isn't doing it. Got no cooling coils. Don't stray too far. How about don't get left behind, huh? Woo! Whoa. Bad kitty. Treasure. I have to kill him to get to it. Worth it.
I'm not gonna back down.
Ouch. I think we've killed one of these before, so should be possible to do. Hopefully before he does whatever he's charging. 90%. Die before we could even stagger him. But that means the loot is mine. All mine. Meh. Antidotes. Poison. Leaf. Leave me alone.
What is it?
We need to hide.
Nice side, lad. Nice side.
They don't seem like they're even looking for us. I mean, we're Lassie and we're on the loose.
SciComm's keeping it all under wraps. They don't want their failure publicized. Better to lose us than lose their pride.
So the other soldiers don't know about us, right?
Right. They don't know anything about any fugitives.
They don't know. Is that sarcasm? Sorry?
Over here.
Because like you said, they're keeping it under wraps. That would tell me that they don't know about us. But the way you said that made me think like, no, they do know about us, they're just not publicly searching for us?
We don't need to rush. Don't get reckless.
Swing, camera, swing.
Concentration's important, but never lose sight of what's happening around you.
Woo! Oh. I could get past all of them. This is fine, they're weak. And Landon can do stuff like that. I just said, is it that? Yeah, it is. That's the command. It's been a while. So much hitting. And like, I can't use Odin if Hope is the one leading the party, because he doesn't... Oh, I can use Quake, I forgot about that. He's got Quake. And shake the earth. Yeah, I've said it a lot of times, but like, that's how much I've said it for about a year-ish, something like that. A year of that. It's like one every 2 days, or no, one every like 3 days, basically, if you cut it like that. It's a lot less than when I started. I've finally fixed my vocabulary. We gotta find other words that I say a lot. Main reason I did the whole counter too was because it's just not a good word to use to describe anything when you can use actual words of... Now I'm trying to not use the word things. That's another word that I use a lot, but it kind of works. Maybe I should make a counter for it. Flurry of Fire. Oh, that reminds me of D&D, which reminds me of Sean's Witcher D&D, basically. It's not actually called D&D, but like it's a Witcher campaign that is kind of shaped like D&D. Printed out my character sheet today. Well, my blank character sheet today. Still need to, you know, fill it in. I'm gonna be some sort of mage that, I'm basically gonna work on stealth and infiltration type things, I think. Like, I was looking through the book where the spells are and found the teleportation spell. I was like, well, I gotta use this because if I fail, it's hilarious. If you mess up the teleportation spell, you teleport, I think it was 1 to 3 miles away or something like that. Like 1 to 4 miles you teleport instead of the intended destination. And then there's the blind teleportation, which is like you have an item from that area and you choose to teleport using that instead of actually knowing the area. And that, if you mess up, you could go between 1 and... No, between like 2 and I think... No, between like 3 and 30 or something like that. It was, no, 3 and 20. No, 2 and 20. There you go. That's math. Because I think it's 2d10. So if you fail, it's a 2d10. So between 2 and 20 miles in a random direction. So I'm just God. Like, oh, we're in this fight. Oh, we gotta go here. Okay, I'll just teleport myself. And 3 hours later, something like that, I meet back up with the party, or the party's dead. But I'm still here. That's a big door. That's a bulky, or bulkhead of Lassie, or Falsi, whatever she said. I wasn't quite reading. Ow, that sounded like it hurt a lot.
That's it, Hope.
I also have a couple other commands in my... Or like in my stream. They like never get used though. And I've completely forgotten what they actually are. I think I listed a bunch of them at the bottom. Or in the like what's it called? The thing that holds the thing that holds this information. Below the actual stream. Extermination mode? That doesn't sound fun. Ouch! Eve. You should make a command that tells you what all commands are. I should. That's an excellent idea.
Gotta be stronger.
I have a cheesecake command? Why do I have that?
I wonder how the others are doing.
Saz and Vanille? Who knows? Even if they got away, they'll get caught eventually. Then they'll have to choose. Resist or surrender.
Do you think he's still alive?
You mean Snow? He's too
Cheesecake?
stubborn to die. And that's his best quality. He's arrogant and chummy from the get-go. He thinks he's everybody's pal. Never liked him much.
Yeah.
He leads around a bunch of kids. Gang called Nora.
Yeah, I just don't like cheesecake. I'm like one of the
It's
like
a
3
secret
people in my entire family that just doesn't like cheesecake. Like even like the smell even really cheesecake I don't really like.
Nice.
It's not my thing.
It's
Ooh.
irresponsible.
Do.
Well then.
Like anytime I get some time, I'll try and do this command. Slowly adding to my command.
There are a lot of feral creatures here too.
I'm pretty sure that Sean made that command too.
This is an army facility for turning wildlife into weapons.
Civilians aren't allowed in here, are they?
We'll have to be sure and tell them if we see any.
These open-air pens designed to restrain experimental bioweapons are equipped with electromagnetic containment fences linked to a site-wide biorhythmic monitoring system. Fences deactivate automatically when biorhythms for known high-risk species are no longer detected in their proximity. So if you kill everything in the pen, the gates are open. That's what I understood. Silver Lobo. Hello, Lobo. Oh, my mom is calling me. Hello, mother. Mom? Mom? She's not answering. Did she like butt dial me?
They should.
Mom? Well, I guess butt dialed me or something. Which is weird because she barely ever has her phone on her. Yeah, I already hung up, but like she just, I don't know, maybe she was trying to text me and went into a call or something, I don't know. She's terrible when it comes to having her phone on her most of the time anyways. Like I went up to see them this weekend, well, my parents this weekend, and like as we were leaving for church, like they went first, I was gonna drive myself. My mom left her phone on the counter, and when I got her phone to like tell my dad like, oh, mom forgot her phone, he was like, she doesn't need it. I was like, okay, so then I put it on the counter. And then afterwards when we were gonna go down to drop me back off in Toronto, on the way down, she was like, oh, I forgot my phone. Yeah, I know. It must be a mom thing or something. Just wait till you get kids and then you start forgetting your phone and whatnot. Hopefully it's not an old thing. Space. GG. I should probably heal a little bit. We've got hype as a command. Why is location of command is just I'm from Disneyland, and for some reason the A is must be a mom thing. For some reason the A is capitalized. I'm gonna get rid of that one. I don't know why that's a thing. There's some love. Ooh. Which you can put in a person's name, I'm pretty sure. Boop. Love. There's lurk and nice. Work. I keep forgetting that I like go completely to healing. Nice. How many more do I have? I don't really have a poll on right now. I'm kind of just doing what I like to play. Seppuku. Forgot that was a command. And then there's spin and support. Seppuku, spin, support. Spin, support. There. Nightbot has been upgraded with this new command. That tells you all my commands. Pretty much. I think if you put love and then want someone's name, then it puts in with that. So like, love. That's Lita. Just wanna let you know that Steed shows loves you very much, Lita. Spread the love. Oh yeah, Keyblade spins 7 times without dropping it. Very nice, very nice. Ayo. Yep. Look at my ears. Why have you sullied my virgin ears so? Please stop, no. We had the same idea. Jazz's blade for the sheath, the tip of the blade gleaming in the light just before plunging itself into the stomach. Farewell, world, I have dishonored you. It only says, like, his, though. I should change it to their and whatnot. Be all gender forward and whatnot. Sean made it for me, obviously. Samurai. Custom commands. Page 2. Seppuku. There. From its draws their blade from its sheath. There we go. Gender forward. That's nice. Yeah, now commands for the commands. And seppuku is now gender fluent. That's right, everybody. It's for girls, boys, Apache helicopters. I don't know. Weird fungi. Fungis.
That wasn't so bad.
Whatever you identify as. As long as it can hold a sword and has a stomach.
Caged in like the animals.
Rawr. Feral behemoth. So this is what behemoth look like normally. That's nice. Stop attacking Only Hope. He's our only hope. Much like Obi-Wan. He's our only hope. Oh, what? What? Whoops. Give the. No, 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 no. Da. It's like he was doing like barely anything, and then he just heaved lightning and she died instantly. Get launched, boy. Fly, boy. Yeah. She just died instantly. Jeez.
We've tripped the security alarm. The observation battalion will be coming.
Let him come.
You sure you're ready for that, Hope? Because I don't think you are. Boy, you are not ready. Wee. Man, Hope's got some hops. Join the NBA, man. So much damage. How is that one living? It had no health.
Are you okay?
She'll live. Okay, for a second, like, I thought that when the battle started, I looked at Hope's health. I was like, did that say 666? But no, it's just 600. It's like, is Hope Satan? No.
Take 5.
Can I take 500? Yay. More things I can put into the preview.
What's eating you? Okay, I can tell you're hung up on something. Is it the l'Cie thing? It's Snow, isn't it? What happened with him?
You wouldn't understand.
Pretty sure she would. It's not a hard concept to follow.
You and I are partners, Hope.
My mother was killed because of him.
Or you could check out my first preview, which had most of these cuts in it.
It's his fault.
Careful with the knife. It's not yours.
And he needs to pay for it. I'm not ready yet, but I will be soon.
I knew it was a mom thing.
That's why I
Yep.
followed you.
Yeah.
Snow dragged us all into this. You and me, your sister Sarah. He's gotta pay.
Yeah, when they were being purged. Oh, Lightning's in command now.
Gotta be
Do I still have the paradigms? Yes? Yeah.
stronger.
I'll take the lead.
Yeah, when when they're getting purged, Snow's doing his resistance thing, and to get out, his mom decided to try and help out, and she ended up getting blown up, and then fell into Chasm to her death. Well, she was dead before she dropped, but she died. And Hope blames Snow because,
I'll never pull this off if I don't toughen up.
like, he recruited her, basically. You can watch that all in part 1 on YouTube's. Or in the preview that I made for it. I'm trying to put, like, the most important parts from, like, the cutscenes, basically, into those. And they're only, like, 5 to 10 minutes per preview. It's almost like you could watch a preview and know what was happening before. Sad mom thing, yeah. Sad mom things. My dad just got new glasses, and he was like trying to show it off to everyone in a way of like, he'd walk up all smiley so you know something's up, and then like touch the glasses a bit and stuff like that. And like, I noticed before the people would notice, it'd be like, he's trying to show off his new glasses, and then they'd be like, it looks good. Like, sure, it looked good, but like, you don't, oh, it almost feels to me like he's begging for some compliments, and I'm not like that. Like, in my opinion, if you like it, then everything is fine. Like, Sean got, like, muscle shirts, and I'm not really a muscle shirt guy, but he likes to wear muscle shirts, so he can wear them. That's fine with him. Except, like, one of them was, like, a female one, and we, like, pointed it out, and then he looked it up and found out it was. I think he's still gonna wear it? I don't remember. But hey, I'm not gonna, like, tell him not to wear clothes if he likes it. Because the most important thing is you liking how you look, not other people. That's why I'm fine wearing all these Fan Expo t-shirts. Whee! I did get a star pendant. Just want to see how good it is. Poison resistance. Meh! Yeah! Moral of the story. Meh! When in doubt, meh. He's like, do you like what you wear? Which can even go to, do you like what you do?
Could I?
If the answer is yes, then to anyone else, it's meh.
Okay.
Because you're the most important part of your life. The lesson took me a while to actually learn. Because most of the time I put others first because it's more convenient.
You became a l'Cie, so now you're gonna marry this idiot? And you think I'm gonna buy that? Full points for originality. But don't forget, if you really are a l'Cie, it's my job to deal with you. Sis.
It's pretty heartless there.
Worst birthday ever.
Wait, Sarah! Why won't you believe her?
You kidding me? She gets made a l'Cie and you pop the question?
Lightning, stop it!
No, you stop it! Get out of my house.
You're shutting her out! She's your sister! Fine. I'll do it. I'll protect her.
When logic and emotions collide. I guess emotions can be logic, though. They can be stronger than it. That's why Lightning still came to try and save her.
How practical.
We interrupt this program to bring you an urgent Sanctum bulletin. Late last night, officials confirmed the presence of a Pulse fal'Cie inside the city of Bodum. Acting with fal'Cie Eden's approval, authorities declared a state of emergency. The entire district will be quarantined in response to this crisis. This is a Sanctum bulletin. Late last night, officials confirmed the presence of a Pulse fal'Cie inside the city of Bodum. Acting with
She wasn't lying.
I should have listened to you.
Yeah, probably. Maybe we wouldn't be in this mess. Maybe we would. Maybe it was all fate. But as this song basically says, we defy fate. Or is that just a part of fate also? Who's to say?
Target's a target.
She said the thing. Target's a target.
I got this under control.
Poison. Unlike poison in other Final Fantasy games, this one kind of just ticks down slowly. Whoop. Bye. And thanks to it just putting us to max health out of battle, you don't have to worry about like having no health at the end. Or being poisoned. Cause it's gone.
I think I'm getting the hang of fighting thanks to you.
That's good to know, Hope. Cause we're only... Whoa, wait. There's actually a spot I can check. We're only at chapter 5 out of, I think, 13. Ooh. Items. Barbed Spectre. Still don't know its resistances yet. Spin attack, which inflicts poison. You're no match for us in the sea, though. Hi ho, Silver! Away! Edged carbine? That's the word. So like, since I put my sword to level 6, ow. Sure, it's stronger than these two, but these two can be upgraded to be stronger. There's that to keep in mind when leveling up things. Frankly, it feels better to just wait until you can't continue and then level up. Woo! Don't touch me now, might burn yourself. Don't touch me now, might burn yourself. Getting hop in here, so put water on it. Getting hop in here, so put water on it. Getting hop in here, so put some water on it. Getting hop in here, so put some water on it. Hey, I'd count that as a dodge. Okay, lightning, do a flip. Nice. Stagger launch. I will fly high so I can reach the sky. I think it tells us theme from Sonic in some of its game. The only game for me. It's listed somewhere. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like Tails' theme. Whee! Oh yeah, just slide past. It's literally just trapped in this corner. Flip. Because why not? Ouch. You know what? Symbiosis. You call that a hit? I'll give you a hit. Hey, you survived it. Whee! Doom. Whee! They take more damage when they're in the air too. Dome. Whee!
Be ready for the next fight.
Got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. $1,500 gil. Sweet. You know what I could get with that much gil? Oh. One way in, no way out. So many. Behemoth.
Target's a target.
Target's a target. Heal him. Get some of these crawlers out of here.
Out of my way!
Oh no. I was like, he does not have a lot of health. Come on. Just die. Just die. There we go. Enjoy death. Like, there was a Rooster Teeth animated adventure of like two guys that are brothers, and like they're playing out top of the stairs, and one of them said something. He doesn't remember what his brother said something, and he doesn't remember what his brother said, but all he remembers is that he was incredibly angry, and because they're at the top of the stairs, he said to his brother, "Well, enjoy death," and pushed him down the stairs. He like tumbled to the bottom, he started crying at the bottom, and his parents like they dropped what they were doing, they started running over and like to see what was wrong. And he thought to himself, I'm gonna get in trouble, but I'll be in less trouble if both of us are hurt. So he, instead of going to the bottom and pretend to be hurt, he threw himself down the stairs along to go with his brother, so that he was like just as injured.
That's how it's done.
Like when he got to the bottom, his parents got there, it's like, we were messing around, we both fell to the bottom, we were both equally hurt, oh no, mom and dad. But then his brother just ratted him out, and then he got in trouble. It was like the most hilarious thing. It's like I heard this years and years ago, but it's always like stuck in my memory. Maybe because I have two brothers of my own. Probably the only thing that's happened like between me and my brothers is like one time I like got mad at my brother. I don't even remember why, but like I tried hitting him and one, yelling at him and whatnot, and it didn't help the situation. So then from then on I thought, oh, well, yelling and screaming doesn't do anything, and I'm not strong enough to do anything, so I just won't get mad. So then that never happens, because it could just like push me over pretty much. Which is also like tied into how passive I now come across as like an adult. I have referred to myself in the past as Captain Passive. Probably the only other time that anything physical has happened between me and my brothers is before moving to the country, like as in like farmland and whatnot. Not to Canada, I've always lived here. But yeah, before moving to like a farmland, what me and my brothers refer to as the farm. Because it's just like my dad has so many animals on the property now. Yeah, before moving up there, Watchman's Amulet. Well, I guess it wasn't before, it was as we're moving up there. Because we had to go in like groups pretty much. So, like, we'd pack up the move-in truck or move-in van and whatnot, send everyone up, and then some people would have to wait for it to come back, which That's like a 3-hour wait or something like that. But like as we were waiting for the last time in this empty house, my brother was doing handstands. And me, foolish, going to 7th grade me, decided he was gonna like stand kind of close to it to like see how he's actually doing handstands. And it wasn't even like proper handstands, like he'd fall down after like a second and a half. I was like, oh, I want to see how this is working. So I got up close, and then his foot started to come down. And did it hit me in the chest? No, it didn't hit me in the chest. Did it hit me in the arm or something like that? No, it hit me directly in like the middle of my chest and knocked the wind completely out of me. So I was like lying on the ground just gasping for air for a few seconds. That's probably the most physical, besides the one time where I got mad, that I've gotten with my brothers. Oh, except for like any times they're like picking on me. Like there's one time my brother held my arm, or both my hands above my head because his hands were big enough to do it, and it was just kicking me along my back and my butt and whatnot. But it wasn't like hard kicks or anything. It was just like, it was basically like a rumble feature, I guess, on my back. But because it was annoying, I didn't quite like it. Story time. Yeah, it wasn't that bad. I had a pretty nice childhood with my brothers. It was alright. Like my parents would always try. Oh, no, why'd you have to die now? My parents would always be like curious because I would always watch my brothers play video games but not play with them. So like that kind of confused them for a while. But I frankly just enjoyed watching them play video games. It's like I didn't have to stress over anything because I was just watching everything happen. And like my earliest memories of video games is just watching them play like Final Fantasy VII or whatnot on the PS2, or play Donkey Kong 64 on Nintendo 64. And like I was just chilling, watching them play a game. And like they were pretty good at games too, so it wasn't just dragging on forever. Yeah, I could watch a person play a game for hours. It's probably why I started watching people play video games on YouTube. And then this is kind of like, I don't know, me giving back. Let some people watch me play games.
What happened here?
Bad luck. They came looking for us and found something worse.
We can't just leave them like this.
Don't touch anything! Control your emotions. If you want to survive, you forget about sympathy. How can I explain?
I have one little sister. And I remember one time I was annoying her by patting her head and she kept saying, "Stop slapping me." And so I'm not slapping, I'm petting. You're patting. That sounds really adorable.
Let doubt take over, and despair will cripple you.
It's like, it's not hard enough to hurt.
Strategy. Good. I'll take anything to help me.
But it did annoy, which is pretty much like how it was for the whole kicking my butt thing.
I'll call it Operation Nora.
Nora?
My mother's name.
She kept saying it was, or So I slapped the
Don't tell me.
her face and told her.
I know getting
Now you know what the difference is. Oh wow.
Bring her back.
It's ruthless. He's like, this is patting, this is slapping.
But sorry won't cut it.
I'm sorry for any podcast listeners, which there is no podcast.
Snow didn't kill your mother. The Sanctum did.
Whose side are you on?
The side of truth.
Fine. I'll fight the Sanctum with you. I'll learn to survive.
How can you judge someone else when you know that you're the same? Even I have dark secrets. Secrets
Oh, no.
I'd rather forget.
Oh, peoples. I don't want to kill you. Live and let die. Ah, robot. She used to watch me play video games all the time too, though. Yeah. It's like my niece. I play video games a few times with her, and like she enjoys it when she's winning, pretty much, which I can pretty much depend on the game I choose, make it so that we're both winning. It's like I'm having fun playing a game where I'm winning, she's having fun because she's part of it and whatnot. But like one thing that like I love that she said is like she was talking with her mom once, and she said to her mom like, "Oh, I love Uncle Steven." He's like, "Oh, why is that?" It's like, "Because he talks to me." I was like, oh, right in the feels. Because like I've had car rides too where I'll just be talking to her the whole time like she's a normal person, and she has the vocabulary to talk back like a normal person. She just turned 5 too. Like that's the moment that's like, man, I can't wait till I have kids too. But you know, I'm a couple steps behind that. Yeah. And like video games is like a big part of like my life growing up and whatnot, so being able to share that with her is great. That looks like a fight if I ever seen one, like a boss fight, because it's at the end of everything. But we're like out of time, so we're gonna have to do that next time. Put that down. Go to here. But yeah, thanks everybody so much for coming by and watching. And then Nightbot puts up the YouTube channel where you can watch all these past episodes and whatnot. And I started doing some preview episodes, so at some point, probably tomorrow, I'll have that up. And Sean has work tomorrow, so you'll catch me doing this again tomorrow at the same time, 7 to 9. And I'll see you guys there. Later.